or a veteran spouse and think trying a peer group session through a local Horses and Heroes equine program might be worth trying? Henry's Home Horse and Human Sanctuary, located in Grand Central Park by appointment only, is home to a growing number of rescued and donated horses. Visit our website at henryshomehorsesanctuary.org or check out our Facebook at Henry's Home Horse and Human Sanctuary for more information.
Thank you for listening to Lone Star Community Radio. This program was broadcasted and recorded live from the LSCR studios in downtown Conroe, Texas. Lone Star Community Radio is supported by listeners like you. Donate and sponsor today. For more information on getting involved with Lone Star Community Radio, contact us at lscrstudios@gmail.com or visit us online at www.irlonestar.com.
Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you so much for listening to this Cindy Cochran show. Yeah, there it is. Hi, camera. Camera 1, right? That is camera 1. Have you numbered them ever? You should have numbered them. Okay. Anyway, I am Cindy Cochran.
Don't tell me what to do, Cindy.
Oh, you love it. You
know I'm in charge here.
You think you are.
We got the glasses today.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't bring in my Elton John glasses.
You didn't?
No, we had a bowling tournament, and someone left these awesome pink, big grandma glasses.
Oh, no.
And so I wore them like the entire time we were bowling.
The whole time? Oh.
And people were like, oh, it's Elton John. And I was having a great time with them.
See, I wore my glasses like that last week.
Here, let me see your glasses.
Uh-huh.
Here, let's swap.
You want these?
Yeah, well, we're going to swap.
And people kept coming up.
There's like fungus on these.
People kept coming up and putting their makeup on with the mirror and all.
I like them.
You like them?
Yeah.
You look like a bug. You look like a bug. How do I look? Do I look good?
You look cool.
Okay. Thank you.
Cool cat Cindy.
Cool cat Cindy. Yes. I like that.
Yeah.
That can be my name forever.
All right, give me my glasses back. These are terrible.
Oh, you don't like them?
Yeah, no.
Are they?
They're dirty, and they probably got.
Well, I always want to be able to have.
We don't know what you're doing most of the time.
I just want to be able that the FBI will always be able to get my fingerprints off of them if anything happens, and they go like, "Oh, they're her fingerprints."
No, they probably have several people's fingerprints on them because you found them in the trash.
Sure. Shut up. Hey,
well,
Richard.
How you doing?
Fine. I have just been obsessed with this war.
There's a war?
Yeah. You probably said, what war?
You talking about like between heaven and hell, or what are we talking about here?
No. No.
Talking about Coke and Pepsi?
No. This is...
Or the Iran?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, I still haven't figured out who has the authority to label conflicts.
And make it whether it's a war or just a skirmish or just
it's strange because it's like buzzwords now. It's like, oh, this is a conflict, or this is a skirmish, or this is a war.
Well, if each side is dropping
do
bombs,
we declare war on them? Do we officially? Did they like? Did the country of the United States? Did we say
he warned?
No, I'm asking because isn't there like a document that we do?
Oh no, for
declaration of war.
I think there is that they have to declare the war.
So we didn't do that.
No.
So we're not at war.
No, because here's the best way to have war: surprise the enemy. Don't give them all the stuff you're going to do and what your plans laid out because you watched the congressional meeting.
No,
I was just curious all the clues.
How is it remembered? Because I don't really. I'm not the judgment. No, I meant more if it gets in the history book. Would it be called a conflict, or would it be called a?
Well, see, it does have to. It does have to iron out because if the
iron out, is that what you just said?
Iron out.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but because if the people of Iran rise up and say, "This is what we want a new regime. We don't want this to be the old way. We don't want a cousin of the Ayatollah or
Who
anything
knows
like
what's
that.
happening? Who knows?
But yeah, but
You don't
they're
care.
sure happy.
Would you ever go to Iran?
No.
Yeah, who cares? Why are we talking about it?
Well, I did like the song that they did whenever we were going to bomb Iran before. The bomb, 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 bomb.
Because
Iran.
that's, I'll only tell you
Bomb,
something.
bomb,
I looked into
bomb,
Iran a
Iran.
couple
Okay.
years ago,
Yeah,
and my social media feed went a little weird.
it
A
did.
lot of death chants. I think I was like,
To
okay,
America or
All right,
to-
to whoever they hated that week. I don't
Oh.
know. I mean, it was different every time. It was like,
Okay.
and it was almost like can you imagine going to a meeting and every meeting it's like we gotta do our chant, and then it's just like, oh, who are we?
Yeah, what's the chant for this week?
Who do we want to die this week?
Yeah,
And most of the time it was America, which is great. But
we get a lot of publicity that
yeah, I
way.
never. That's one thing I do love my friend group. I love the diversity I have, and we get texts and people are like, "Can we believe we're doing this?" I'm like, "Aren't these the guys that have been chanting our death for
Right.
40 plus years?"
And they just killed 35,000 protesters
Or
on
like,
the street.
well, yeah, no one really knows the real number.
Well, it rose to 35.
I mean, it could be 3,000. Who knows? They clean the streets really well there in Iran, apparently.
Well, I think the streets must be very tiny because it looks like there's a whole lot of people there. They're not large streets.
It's not a big country either.
Well, it's.
But anyway, yeah,
enough.
and that's what I liked. I was like, I'm pretty sure these guys have been chanting. I'm telling you, my social media feed goes through like psychotic breaks of what I'm interested in, and then it gets weirder and weirder.
Yeah, Death
It's
to
very
America
it's
was
very entertaining though. That
that
was an
was-
entertaining couple
that
of
was
cycles
their,
right there.
I mean, they've been using that same old phrase for so long.
Because everything I was getting was in Arabic.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, I started like when I was hanging out with that lady from Vietnam. Everything I was getting was in Vietnamese, and I was just.
Well, did you you
And I-
programmed your?
It does it by itself. It like learns what you're
Oh,
researching.
oh,
So
Oh, that's
because
weird.
I go through rabbit holes and it's so entertaining.
oh. Well,
Well, my favorite one this week is apparently I was telling Andrew this. Apparently I don't know how to talk to women because every ad and everything is like, this is what you shouldn't do, and it was like what you should text them, and then like basically it was like they're selling courses on how to get women or get them back or and I'm sitting there going, what was I looking up? Why am I getting this?
Freudian slip.
Yeah,
That's
that's
it.
what I was wondering. I was sitting there going like, this is kind of scary, but then again, I don't have this problem. Because when I hit
Yeah.
when I'm getting close to 40, so I'm getting hit with hair products,
Oh yeah.
ED products. That's erectile dysfunction, Cindy. Just to
I
make
know
sure
what
you knew
ED.
this.
I knew it wasn't educational.
And what I'm fascinated with, especially the ED products, is they have two methods, and most companies use these two methods. It's either they bring it from a perspective of a woman or a man, and the two messages, they do a good job about, especially the guy ones, because they just they're straight to the point, what it is,
Right.
no fluff, and it's. But then, but when they do the women ones, they make it sound like it's like you're going on a date. It's like, this is a special thing. We have a special thing between my man and I, and all this kind of stuff. And then when the guys come on, it's just like, just take it, dude. Just have some fun. Just go out there and have some fun. and I love it because it's like, well, I guess that's a guy thing. Yeah, let's pop some blue chews and go have some fun.
The blue chews. That's just.
Oh, it's great.
And what's so maddening to me is that
Oh, it's-
Facebook
it
has
is.
that. Facebook and the Mahjong app use that
you're
all
still
the
on
time. As once you finish a game,
You got to watch
the
ads or
ad
something.
comes up.
Yeah.
And
And you're getting blue chew ads?
yes.
That's fantastic.
Why would they do that?
Well, no, I think what it is now it's socially acceptable for women to get it for their guy.
Oh right. You
So
think
it's not like a closeted issue for a guy. Be like, oh, I'm worried. I have ED. I don't want to tell anybody.
Yeah.
Now they're making them look like mints because I still don't understand that.
They do gummies.
No, it's like they look like icebreaker mints.
Yeah, that's a gummy.
No, it's mint. You ever seen mints that have like sparkles in them?
Yeah.
Yeah, they look like the medication looks like them now.
Yes, I see the guy going.
Yeah, and so I always wondered. I was like, I wonder if these are for parties because you're like, why would they make them look like mints?
Yeah,
you're
they put
supposed
them
to
in a bowl.
You're supposed to hand out mints.
No, they put it in a bowl on the bar.
Yeah, that's why I go. That's why I told Andrew, my bowling buddies. I was like, one day I'm just gonna buy the mints versions, and then be like, if anyone asks for a mint, whoever it is, I'm like, here you go, here's a mint.
You would not either. That could be
It's
deadly.
probably really bad. But
Yes.
no. I don't know
Shame
why
on
they
you.
would advertise them as mints.
I don't understand why the guy that had the NBC series, I think I told you this before, the one that would show up after this kid or guy.
To Catch a Predator.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And that's what he did. I love that show. That was so fun.
Why is it? How did
to
that
watch.
go? Why is he giving out ED medication?
Yes, he's advertising for ET medications.
I
I
mean,
thought that was very
yeah.
strange.
Oh, I love it.
And what I don't
Let's see what ads I'm getting right now. I'm
I
kind of curious.
don't wonder. I mean, I wonder why they allow President Trump to do his own watch commercials.
I mean, I don't know the rules.
Hi,
of that.
everybody.
I mean, he sold everything from steaks to what else? What other crazy stuff is he sold?
Bibles, wine.
Because I think we looked one of them up. I think it was the Trump watch, where it wasn't actually Trump's company. It was like someone's licensing the Trump name.
He has his name on it.
Yeah, well, I think he's licensed. Like,
basic.
because I was very curious about the rules of a president going on there, and because whoever
Yeah.
came up with that "Make America Great" hat company or whatever, like I hope they made a lot of money because they're everywhere now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that's what they should have done with the Iranians. They should have had all those kind of hats made up so that as soon as they wanted to take to the streets, that they would everybody'd have a hat on saying,
Well, you got to make sure to know who's the good one and who's the bad one.
"Thank you." To me,
That's why I would never, like, my brother wears the "Make America" kind of hats, and I was like, I would never wear one of those in public, dude. You're just asking. It's kind of like people with those certain bumper stickers. It's like someone's just gonna be upset one day and be like, I don't like that guy's car because he has this bumper sticker,
you remember
and then they like key
we
your
were-
car or whatever.
we were next door to that T-shirt place, and whenever what's her face came up with that deplorable, adorable.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
it was just we were deplorables, and so I went over there to him and I said, "Okay, I want to do a T-shirt. I want to do adorable,
And you got it made.
deplorable." And he said, "You going to wear this?" And I went, "Well, sure." And so
Well, see, you're at that age where people are like, oh, she doesn't even know what she's doing. She doesn't know where she is.
now
That's why I loved you outside during Douglas's show. You're just kind of like going back and forth, and I'm thinking in my mind, I go, we're having the veterans program,
yeah, I
and
just
it ends before yours.
I
So
was
why
just-
are you pacing?
because I was just letting you know that I was here. Because
why would I
hadn't
care?
Communicated with you. Would you
Yeah,
care?
I knew you were gonna be here.
Yeah, you should
So
have.
I'm not.
You should have known that. So
Yeah.
then when I came in, you said, "I didn't know you were gonna have a show."
Well, no, mainly because I came to come get you, and you took like an important phone call, and I couldn't tell you, hey, we're open. You're like on the phone, and I'm like, okay, fine, I guess screw the show. And I just walked out. I was like, why would you take a phone call right before you're supposed to go live?
Because I've been fighting. I got up at 8:00 to go over to the pharmacy.
Yeah.
And the pharmacy and my doctor's office have been trading these different
Oh, great.
faxes to find out if I could get my insulin. So it had been going on for like 3 weeks, and I hadn't had any insulin. So I went to the pharmacy.
I think you can go to Walmart, or I think it's Costco sells insulin pretty cheap. I was reading about that.
They do
Yeah, let me look it up.
without a prescription.
Yeah. I forgot what they call it though. It's something. Yeah, it's something. All right, I think I found it. It's $50.
Yeah, this is going to be. Well, I finally today.
And it's a pen injector.
Yeah. That's what I use.
Yeah.
But so anyway, I finally got approved.
But I read a forum about people with struggles, and it was like insulin was always a struggle, but they learned Costco always has it. So if you're ever in a pinch, always has it.
Oh, that's good. That's good to know.
So I thought of you the other day with that.
Oh, but you didn't tell me.
No, I figured you figured that problem out.
I did. I actually
but
did.
Your usual drug dealer didn't have any, so now you have a backup. And
well, the trunk was full, so I had to go to my doctor's and go back to the pharmacy and back to my doctor's because they weren't communicating. They're only like 3 or 4 blocks away from each other. And they said, "Oh, we haven't gotten anything from them."
Yeah, that happens. That happens all the time. I love that kind of.
So anyway, I'm back and forth, and I don't make an appointment to come there to talk to the lady who's supposed to find where the faxes are.
So you just show up.
I just show up, and I said, "Well, it's me. I know y'all are sick of seeing me, but here I am again. I need to find out about." So anyway, she had done her research though, and found out that because I picked it up on the 28th, that if I could have waited just one more day, they would have paid it. But the person at HEB didn't tell me that. They just saw that I was crying, and I felt so bad because I hadn't had my insulin. They said, the pharmacist came over and said, you can buy this. Can you buy it? Do you have enough money to buy it? And I went, well, how much is it? And it says $3.25. And I said, yes, I'll buy it. And he said, okay. And then when they approve it, then you only have to pay $35. And I went, well, I said, and you'll give me my money back? He said, yeah, we'll return your money. I went, oh, that's great. So I went through all of that, and they're not going to return my money. It's the insurance company that has to return it. And my doctor's office found out that they're not going to return it either.
You've been taking insulin for how long?
Years.
When you say years, do you mean decades?
Yeah.
And you still haven't figured this out?
Because Sam always had the insurance, already, and you just walk in and
you still haven't figured
it and get it done.
Yeah, I get it. You're pampered.
It's totally coddled. Totally.
I believe it. I
just didn't understand.
I was surprised when I first met you that you drove yourself.
What? Why did you?
Yeah, because I was like, this woman, she demands.
You mean because I thought I was too good to be driving myself? Oh, I thought you had seen me drive, and you went, I don't know.
Well, no, I have seen you drive, and that's why I drive every time we spend time together. I'm like, nope.
That's right.
Nope. And I try to find the biggest parking lot for you to park. It's true. I try to. You got me taking care of you.
Yes.
It's terrible.
I know it. Chad called and said, okay, can you tell me what you're doing now? And are you okay? Because I haven't heard from you. So all you have to do is just put a picture of you sleeping on the bed, and then I won't bother you.
That's kind of creepy.
And so, but.
How do you take a picture of yourself sleeping on the bed?
No, I send an emoji of myself. But
I don't like talking to you because most of the time you're driving, and I'm like, nope, out of here. I just hang up on you. I'm like, you're driving, aren't you? You're like, yeah. Boop.
I was on the phone with someone coming over here, and as I'm leaving, she said, okay, well, I love you, y'all. Y'all be careful, be real careful. And I said, okay. And all of a sudden, this truck stops in front of me, and I go, if I don't hit the truck. And she goes, and she's going, what? As I hung up. And so I had to go and say, I'm okay.
I believe it.
I'm okay. Because that's the only problem is that a lot of times I'm trying to do some stuff on the phone.
No, I know.
Because we're stopped in traffic. And I look every time I look up, they've already taken off.
You shouldn't be doing that.
And then they honk at me.
You shouldn't be doing that.
You meet more people that way.
I don't. What, get in accidents?
Yeah, just sitting in line on I-45.
I guess that's a good way to think about it. I met some strangers today. Oh, what'd you do? I T-boned somebody. It worked out, though. Caleb was such a nice gentleman.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's funny.
But Chad wanted to find out about my luncheon date that I had this weekend.
Oh, you had a lunch date?
Yeah.
Yeah? Would you meet him online, or you take my advice?
What?
You take my advice? Create a Tinder profile?
Oh, no.
Oh.
No.
Why not?
Because I want to know the person I go do something with. I want to know them, have history.
See, that takes the excitement out.
Not really. I mean, you have a lot in common and a lot of things to laugh at and a lot of things to recall. And how stupid this
No,
is.
you're supposed to just be random strangers. That's the way it works.
But he
That's what I love about that kind of stuff. It's like all my buddies are on it, and I was like, that totally changes the game plan, man. Like, you're just meeting a bunch of strangers.
Well, yeah, but as for a woman, it's different, though. You'd be kind of in submission to the guy, and if that guy turns out to be a weirdo.
Yeah, they're all weird. Everyone's weird. Because I think this is kind of correlating to that idea, like 20 years ago, 30 years ago, where we let the kids out. Like when I was a child, I could just be out. We had this weird sense of security that...
Did you go to the park? She go to the park and let you out at the park?
No, I walked to the park from the house.
From the house?
Yeah.
You walked?
Yeah.
Every day?
Yeah.
You created this...
I did all sorts of stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Like my favorite is when it hasn't rained in a while, and by our house we had one of the drainage gullies or whatever they're called. It was all concrete, and we take our bikes and do little tricks, and we go into the tunnels, and I mean, yeah. But now people, it's like it's flipped. It's strange because now we're okay with like meeting strangers online to go dating, and but then I don't.
Not me. I'm not going to do that.
Well, I still think you should go to the widows thing. Because that's like the ultimate way to pick up somebody. Mm-hmm. If that's your goal, to meet somebody.
To meet someone?
Yeah. Because like I told you already have your conversation starter.
What?
You talk about your past husband. Because they probably have a past wife.
Yeah.
So you got it right
there. You're not supposed to. I mean, that's not.
I wonder.
Appropriate.
I see. I was thinking about that the other day because people will say like, "Oh, don't talk about your exes,
right?
Whatever." But I was like, "Yeah, but you kind of want to talk about if you were married and they died, like that's kind of traumatic, right? Like you probably should talk about that."
No, you'll bring up a very emotional conversation all on her side.
Well, that's a good way to judge if they're over it or not, or they've processed it. Over it's kind of a harsh term. I would say processed. That's a nice way of putting it, right?
Okay, are you talking about Frank or Sam? Who? Oh, you're talking about, okay.
Yeah.
Then they're over it.
Yeah.
I can't remember their name.
Well, I told you that's always kind of the funny thing with me is they're like, oh, if they found out I was like married before, I'm like, I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about it.
No.
And
if they really...
But do you feel that that's important information to know, though?
Well, sure, but it's coming from your side of it, not her side.
Well, that's what I meant. But I can understand having a widow. If you're widowed, that's kind of like because people introduce themselves as widowed.
They do?
Yeah, like on their profiles and stuff, like widowed or widower.
Okay.
And so, like, that's a totally different label besides divorced.
Yeah, that's true. But then you need to know, like, well, what happened? Because
I killed him.
Yeah. You couldn't take it anymore and you wanted to get a new wife, so I just...
There's some tragic stories out there. I knew a couple of people I went to high school with, their significant others passed away. And I met one of them, I met the girl I went to high school with, and this was like 15 years later. And that was wild to me, because I was in my, like, early 30s.
Oh, sure.
Late 20s. And I was like, so you've already went through it all. Like, you got married, you got the kids, and then your husband died.
And then your husband dies.
Yeah, he died of cancer, I think. It was like just boom, boom, dead.
Is she covered? Was she okay?
Yeah. But it was just one of those, like, you're not supposed to go through that until, we're a lot older.
No, it's like your child dying before you. That's horrible. Or your brother.
Yeah.
No. And I was so jealous when my brother died. I was telling somebody at the funeral after the
This is
burial,
a great topic.
I said,
I love it.
I am so jealous of my brother. And they went, you're so jealous of your brother? Yeah, because right now he knows everything. He knows what all, because the Bible says right now you only know in part. and then when you come to heaven, you're
But
going
what
to
happens
know
if I don't want to
everything.
know everything?
Well, maybe he'll let you have a selected memory.
Yeah, I
How
already
you're
have
feeling
that.
today.
I already have that.
Yeah.
So we're
That's exactly right. You do. I know you do. I understand that.
I love it.
But
yeah,
anyway, so back to the war. What is your feeling? Are you feeling on the side of
Hezbollah. I'm Team Hezbollah.
your team Hezbollah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm walking out of this.
Oh, is this not like a Twilight thing?
No,
We're gonna be the wolf or the vampire or whatever.
no. I just want to know: are you on the D side or the R side?
Well, I don't pick sides.
Oh, okay.
I'm a man of action. I feel like if you pick a side, you got to
You're a man of action.
yeah. If you start
Oh.
picking sides, then you got to follow that. That's stupid. I don't really know too much about it, to be honest.
The war?
Again, is it a war?
Yes, it's a war.
So we declared it. It's
We're
an official.
bombing each other to pieces. I guess you can. And Israel and United States are doing most of the bombing.
Well, from what I understood, it was mainly the Israel did it, and we just kind of gave them stuff. From what I read,
To Israel?
yeah.
No, they got stuff.
I know. Mainly our ships are there, but
Well, yeah, all our ships are out there. So
yeah.
if anybody wanted to do anything to us, Hezbollah says, you know what? They're all in the ships. They're
Is
all
that what
there.
they sound like?
Let's go to America.
Yeah.
Back to
No, I
America.
don't know too much about it, and it's also one of those things where the world is so big, and I have to have control in my life, and I can't control that. And I'm like, yeah, I guess that's the way they did.
No, you
Do you think they flipped a coin or anything like that?
No, they
You think they had a
bombed
reason?
first.
Yeah. Do you think they have? What's I'm saying? They flipped a coin to do it. Like, are we going to do it today or tomorrow?
No, they had too many instances where it was cooking that they were getting the
Yeah.
intelligence readings that they're getting ready to, they want to be the first one to strike.
Yeah.
And the United States said, just like if they were 14-year-old boys playing war, let's be the first ones to strike, because you don't want them to think that'll make them feel like they're in charge. if
Well, I
they're the
think it's
first
kind of
one.
strange though, because I always felt Iran did the underground stuff.
They do.
So, like when you say first strike, it sounds like we've been striking each other every so often for the past.
They were hitting with missiles. They had long range missiles.
Well, that's
and
what
they
I'm
were
saying.
hitting the buildings in
Because wouldn't you
Israel.
count a strike as like them supplying a terrorist group that blew something up? Does that not count as a strike?
Well, sure, but you mean like the
In the
lone wolves
past.
thing?
I'm saying like in the past.
Oh. Well, it should have been maybe, but they felt like they got the guy or whatever. I don't know.
I'm just curious what you count as a strike or not.
It was first strike.
Yeah.
Well, we did the first strike, so they
I mean, we really can't make
answered.
a move without the first strike.
yeah, and Congress is all upset. The Democrats are that
They always
they
are.
didn't get permission.
That's the way the tables turn. Is when the next Democratic president comes around, the Republicans are going to be like, I can't believe it.
Well, you know,
We're gonna shut
Obama
down the
was the one
government.
who said, "Well, elections have, elections have consequences." So,
Well, I mean,
There you
I do enjoy the BS in the politics where you're like, oh, I no wars, and then within a couple years, even probably shorter, we're now going to war.
yeah. Well, if we get the Golden Dome built, then we don't have to worry as much.
Isn't that already in Jerusalem? Isn't there already a Golden Dome?
Yeah,
there?
but no, this is a Golden Dome over a large
Uh,
part of the United States. If they paid their tariffs, you got to get when you get to the door, you have to show that you paid the tariff, and then you can come in the Golden Dome.
It's why I was reading an article
No,
in
I'm
the
kidding.
Wall Street Journal, and they were talking about the amount of rich people moving to New Zealand or getting passports to New Zealand, or not passports. What do you call it? Like, and that they had some special term for it because basically people are building bunkers there, and they have rules that you have to be a resident for so many years to
Right.
purchase properties and all that kind of stuff. Because New Zealand's not that big. And there was an influx, and then they figured out a route where like they could become a resident of New Zealand and they can get their parents to move there, and it's all these like tech people building bunkers.
Build a bunker.
But they were taught that the whole article was about how immigration worked in New Zealand compared to other countries, and then it talks about these rich people were the economic advisor of New Zealand liked it because they could build up more commercials and residential and stuff like that because these smart people are coming in and they can make their products there. And then I was thinking, I was like, man, and primarily because New Zealand's one of the most protected islands. So if there's like if the ice caps melt, and it's still going to be fine, and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, I guess I would consider that if I was rich. I'd be like, I got all this money, I got nothing to do. I'll put a bunker in New Zealand.
Yeah, I wonder if the bomb shelters have made a comeback.
Oh, they have. I saw a billboard when you drive north to Dallas. There's a bomb shelter billboard.
Wow. My dad in the 50s said,
You know what's
We're
it's
gonna
kind of
build-
funny. I was thinking
wait
about
a minute, I'm going to tell you, he was going to build a bomb shelter. So I said, by yourself? He goes, yeah. So he starts digging, and he digs this real big square. And by the time he finished the square, he goes, how would y'all like me to fill this up with water and y'all just play in it? And I said, like, yeah, that's cool, Dad. And so that's what it became, as a marsh. Like, he never finished the bomb shelter. But boy, people were.
No, I
building
looked this
them.
up before. I was curious since we're in Conroe right now, and they have this map that you can like it shows you if what certain bombs detonate, what area is affected. So let me go. We're gonna go with the big dog. So we are inside. Here, I'm going to show it to you, Cindy. Here it is.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Are
so
we in the
we're-
spectrum? Oh.
We're in the fireball radius. No, we're not. We're in the thermal radiation. So we got some third-degree burns, and we're slowly dying. But now if we go to Willis, I think we're good. Light blast damage.
What is
Willis.
what?
They're in the light blast radius.
Does that mean they won't get hit?
Well, they'll feel breeze.
Nobody cares about them.
Yeah.
But
Well, they'll be alive. We will be
Yeah.
third-degree burn.
but see, we're so close to that stealth. You know, they
That's
have
also
a lot of bombers
that's the biggest one.
out there.
But let's go, because some of them are not as big as people think. People don't see if it's just a normal atom bomb, we're fine.
Like if they shot their biggest bomb and landed,
So this is the biggest one in our arsenal.
what would happen to us?
It goes all the way to North Aldine. You know where Aldine is, right? Goes almost to Pearland in the south. And looks like it just cusps Channel View.
What website did you find this on?
It's called nuclearsecrecy.com, nuke map.
Nuclear. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. You can choose different bombs and different things. But yeah, I was curious about that. And primarily
Interesting.
because of Independence Day. If you remember that movie that came out in the
Yes.
90s, it
Oh,
showed Houston blowing up.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, is that what it would look like?
Well, if in when I lived in the East End, we were so close to the
I thought you were a
somebody-
West End girl.
huh?
I thought you were a West End girl. Oh.
That's because you people think I'm bougie, but if we got hit, they would be hitting like Cape Canaveral, which is not Cape Canaveral, Johnson Space Center,
Yeah, they would probably more hit the port area. So let me drag it.
and get rid of that.
let's drag it. But yeah, it's pretty. I mean, Houston's huge.
It is.
You know, it's what's funny. I was this morning.
Yes.
I felt like I was in Houston.
Oh my goodness.
driving to the studio.
What made you think?
It was just the traffic and the chaos of people's decisions. I was like,
Yeah.
I like where I live because there's just one road and it's easy and no one really gets on it. But for some reason, like even people parking and like people trying to turn in, they would wait and wait. And then the guy in front of me wouldn't go around. And I'm like, that's why we're in trucks.
You
We can go around. We can go in the dirt.
you wouldn't
Yeah.
have honked or anything.
No,
like
I don't
that.
honk. I was just more of like, and then some guy was trying to parallel park, and that took forever. Like right when I got into downtown Conroe, and then my favorite was getting into the garage. There was like 7 of us in a line, and the lady in front, like going in the parking garage,
That one?
The one-
7?
like in line. We like
Oh,
all
7
pulled in,
people.
and I was like, I was third,
Wow.
but the lady in front, it was bad. She like every time she would turn, she would stop to make sure no one was coming. And I'm sitting there like, oh my God. And then when I saw a spot, I was like, all right, give her enough space to take that spot. Well, she didn't want to take that spot, so she kept going. And what was great was there's a gentleman who was coming down the garage. And usually you let people who are coming down.
Sure.
No, she wanted to park. So she blocks that
She
dude.
blocks him and y'all.
And we're waiting. We're like, oh my God. And I was like, I feel like I'm in Houston right now. And it was quite fun.
Well, I couldn't figure out what the ding, 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 ding. After I
okay.
left HEB and I was going down the road, I went, what is that sound? So I turned up the radio louder and was like,
What was it?
ding, ding.
Oh, your trunk was open?
Yep. And I told myself, Cindy, be sure and close that now, because I had to take the cart back up, and
Yeah.
in that amount of
I
time
get
is what
you.
my
That's why I
memory
like having a
span
truck
is.
bed.
What?
That's why I like having a truck bed.
Oh,
You just throw everything, like, whatever. If it flies out, it flies.
it flies out. You don't
Yeah,
care.
who cares?
Oh, you don't put the little tent.
No, I don't.
thing
I was
on
thinking of getting a tonal cover for it, but then I had one on my first truck, and it was more of a pain in the butt than you'd think. Primarily because it's the stuff I put in the truck bed pokes out, and I'm like, this isn't
It
worth
probably
it.
was too little. The stuff you put in the back of the truck. You need to put like mattresses and things like that.
I've done that,
Oh,
and so the tonal cover takes up room, and like it takes up probably 6 to a foot where it gets braced in.
yeah.
So if you have to remove it every time you need to use the truck bed. And so I was like, I don't need that. I don't need a tonal cover.
I mean, you go throw it in the dumpster.
Do you need a sneeze or something?
I was trying to, but it was right in the middle of the conversation.
Okay.
Okay. So anyway, I couldn't figure out what this. There was wind, and I looked at the door. There was the window wasn't down, and I went, "What is that? And what is bum?" I
Was it wide open?
Wide open. It was probably.
And you were already leaving the grocery store? Like did you turn onto an actual street, or were you still in the parking lot?
I was on the freeway, and I looked back, and I went.
Did you lose all your groceries?
Luckily, I didn't put my purse back there. No, nothing. Nothing moved.
That's fun.
But that's horrible. That's the second time that's happened, and I'm in the. Except the first time, the people were yelling at me so much as I was driving down the aisle.
I believe it.
That they scared me.
I don't
and
know why they let you drive.
It made me mad. It was like, why are you yelling at me?
I know you have all the tech in your hand where you can get your groceries delivered. You can pretty much be okay.
Yeah.
You don't need to be driving.
No, I do. Why do you want to put me in a home like Chad does?
No, I get it. No, I remember that
Jesus,
argument with my great grandmother. I'll never forget. That was the only time I ever seen her pissed off was the car thing, and I was like, "But you've had like 7 accidents in the last year."
But I imagine that's so condescending to like an
Oh, I
older
get
person.
it. No, mainly because I think it's good to have that interaction, but I imagine it's good for your body to drive as an
Sure.
older person because you're out and about and you're moving and things. But then again, there's a whole culture that has never owned a car, so they figure it out one way or another. So
Yeah, and if you came here illegally and you got a license anyway, and nobody asked you,
why are you always like you are really turning into an old person when you just always politics? It's tiring.
I just hate seeing innocent people ram into a truck that the
Oh,
person couldn't.
welcome to Houston. That's Houston all over.
What?
That's Houston.
That's what?
That's Houston.
No, it's not Houston.
Everyone doesn't have insurance in Houston. It's actually pretty. I think there's more of a chance getting when you get in an accident. There's more of a chance of that person not having insurance.
Well, but the problem is that they've got a huge weapon that's attacked onto.
Yeah,
their,
you're the one driving it too.
Yeah.
So I'm fearful when you're on the road.
I'm not trying to judge, except the people that give him the license and don't ask any questions.
I even told my mom, my mother, she's an okay driver, but she cannot park. It's bad. And I've always said we should just get you a Mini Cooper. so
your mom would never stand for that.
Oh no, I got to fix so many times. My favorite is the garage because both my father and my mother have taken out the corners of the garages, backing out.
Oh, they start backing out.
The
in
panel
the garage?
just rips off the panel, and I'm like, okay,
I was trying to pull the Yukon into the garage, and I went in, and I pushed the button for the garage to close, and it wouldn't close. And it kept going bam, bam, bam. I went, what is it doing? So I walked around.
Trunk was still open.
The what do you call it? Hitch.
The trailer hitch.
Trailer hitch. I wasn't accounting for that. So then I got back in the car and got further to the wall, and it started going. Ding, 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 ding. It's like you're gonna wreck either way. Just don't close the door. I don't know.
No, it's part of getting old. My favorite one right now, I'm installing a stripper pole for my mother because she needs help getting out of the tub.
Oh.
But the conundrum I'm facing with it is all tile. And I'm sitting there going I've messed with tile before, but I never really drilled into it unless we were bracing something. But this is on the floor. So there's a little difference between, because most of the time if you're tiles on the wall, you got wood and you got.
Yeah. Well, why not a zip line?
I don't know.
To get out
I
of
told
the
her
bathtub.
we should get one of those carry things, for fat people in the hospitals.
Yeah.
They put that little tarp under you, and it's like a.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, we should get one. We'll just lower you into the tub. We'll just do a quick bat, beep 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 beep, go up and down. Get some suds going. You all right? but no, I'm doing that tomorrow morning, and I'm kind of I really hope I don't mess up that tile. But I feel like I'm gonna because I got
you're gonna.
I got a special drill bit. No, it's to me it's a stripper pole, but it's a pole it's right next to the tub because she's got to have her fancy. She loves her baths. I get it, but the problem is it's on tile. It's on raised tile platform, and when you drill into tile to secure the pole, because you got to secure at the top and secure at the bottom because you're using all your body weight to get up and out.
But what do you have wrapping the pole? What's
there's foam and different things
that she can.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, it's not a real stripper pole, Cindy.
No, because I was gonna say.
I just call it because I like saying.
Okay.
Mom has a
I
stripper
just
pole.
got my mom a stripper
stripper pole,
pole.
yeah.
She's so cool. Poor thing. I love those things. Those that they put in the restrooms and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
everyone loves those.
They're great. They're great. And I don't want to do it, but I just want to find out how much it costs to do those chairs that take you up to the second floor.
Why don't you talk to your insurance? Why don't you talk to your insurance? I imagine because if I see any ad for old people on the television, most of the time it's covered by insurance somehow. You can finagle your way into it.
Yeah.
So, can we get you a what do you call a raccoon or what's the little scooter called? You know what I'm talking about? Oh man, old people scooters.
It's a scooter.
We got to get you on.
Y'all are gonna have me in an old folks' home so fast.
Okay, Cindy, I found you this one.
Look at this.
I want to show it to the audience. You want to get that one? I can see you trying to get into this building. I can see you pulling up to the door with that.
Yeah. Can you put it on the screen for
Yeah, I
me to
did.
see?
I
Okay.
did.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's good.
Oh.
What is that company called? I remember.
It's
Who
gotta be
cares?
some European.
No, I just remember the company for the scooters on the ads. It was like, they had some cool name for it, the brand. Mm-hmm. But yeah, but I imagine if you want me to look into it for you, I'd be more than happy to.
No, I don't want to.
No, I'm not the car. I'm talking the chair.
Chair? Yeah. Yeah, if you look into that, that would be awesome.
But yeah, imagine. I always feel like those ads are directed towards you to scam you somehow.
Where would I put my purse? It's so skinny.
Just put it in your lap.
While I'm driving?
It's not. How big's your purse? Yeah, you'll be fine. We'll just get you. We'll get you.
Where would I put my spaghetti?
Well, in your purse. We'll get you a phone book so you can sit on it, get a little higher.
Yes.
It'd be good.
No, in my car, I have that thing that goes like you hold it and it'll pull you up. I can see over the hood.
Yeah.
I didn't know it even had that. I didn't know what that was for. And
Yeah, I never trust short people.
you never trust short people?
Yeah, they can't see over the steering wheel.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, that really is true.
I know.
I can't take it. What time is it?
We got a couple of minutes. So we don't have any guests this week. So it was fun to see you.
And what?
It was fun to see you.
It was. I mean, that's the only reason I came here was to
Yeah.
see you and talk to somebody.
That's
you
the
know,
only reason I'm
my
here.
age.
That's the only reason I exist, Cindy.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, then why do you keep
So
telling
you don't
me?
get bored.
No, I don't know, but why do you keep telling me, Cindy? You're not the only show on my radio station.
Because the terms you use when you talk about your show, like today,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I guess I couldn't come in because Veterans Air was on. I'm like, well, yeah, there's other shows here, so.
Well, I wasn't going to walk in on them.
Yeah, you tried one time,
I did. Yes, I did.
and I'm like, what is this?
I just thought it was a friend of yours, and you were talking to him.
Yeah, it's very rude.
Shut up.
Like I talk to other people.
When am I going to get that clip that from Tommy Boy where he goes, "Shut up, Richard."
Why would I give you that clip? You just use that to torture me.
I know it.
Well, not like everyone did that at camp or wherever, growing up.
Oh, did they use that line?
Oh, yeah.
No, I want to be different. Okay.
That's why I changed my name to Dick.
That's worse.
I think it's better.
You and Richard Nixon.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And everybody
What
called
it
him
is.
that.
Oh, we can modify these babies. Mobility scooters. This one looks like a train, Cindy.
What?
Yeah. We're going to have
Put
some
the picture
fun.
up.
We're going to have some fun. I'll see if I can click it. I want to see it.
Like there's two people in there?
Look
No.
at that.
It looks like a lawnmower.
No, it's like a Rolls Royce. Look at that.
Oh, it's
Look at these-
cute.
What I love is if you look right here, where above the front tires, it looks like they put rubber on top so you can pop your legs, just lay out. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's how I would drive.
That's how you drive.
That's how I would drive this thing.
I mean, like you would straddle that middle thing?
Yeah, you just put it's kind of like having the wide pegs on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
I always feel that's a boss move on motorcycle. You ever seen those people with the wide pegs?
Now, would that be street legal?
Well, I mean, I imagine you can drive it on the sidewalk. I don't think you're driving on 105.
Yeah.
But I can see you doing that. I gotta
No.
get to the show.
I remember I told you about the time that I rode my bicycle all the way to Time Warner
Yeah.
one day. It took me 2 hours from the Woodlands to get there.
Yeah, what's interesting,
But I rode on 45.
here in downtown, I ran into some dudes who live around here who drive their golf carts.
All the way to.
No, not like all the way. I mean, because I was downtown, we were doing some event or something. And I kept seeing these golf carts, and I was like, "Where are these people come from? What was there like a thing going? Is there a festival going on, or?" Because usually, like when there's a festival going on, they'll rent a bunch of carts and they'll use it, and they'll have a sign like for festival use only. Da, da, da. But no, these are just local dudes. I ran into them. They were weirdly enough, we went over to Lucy Blues, the blues tavern, and I was seeing some music, and the golf carts were there, and I was like, I just saw you guys. What are y'all doing? Like, oh, we live in the neighborhood. We just take the golf cart where we're going. And I was like, is that legal?
You mean they like rented it?
No, it's their golf cart.
Oh, it's their golf cart.
Yeah.
Oh.
And apparently the only reason they met all these guys is because they lived in the same neighborhood, and they started seeing posts about looking for batteries or whatever. And like, you have a golf cart? You have a golf cart? And they became golf cart buddies in the neighborhood.
So they
go to the bar together.
Well, the kids all drive their parents' golf carts, and they go so fast.
Oh, they're fun.
I thought you couldn't go over like 20 miles on them, but they were going.
Depends on what it is.
Really fast.
All right, Cindy, we're wrapping up.
Wrap it up. Okay. I'll miss you.
I'll miss you too.
Okay.
It was great to see you.
It was so good to see you too.
It's always a joy.
Oh, I mean, my life.
Just make sure you close the trunk.
Yes. You're not going to check.
Well, if anything, if I was in control, I just disabled the trunk and be like, you're going through the side doors and you got to figure it out.
Throw it over
No, I just disable it. You just can't open it. Like, even if there's a fire in you're like, oh, Richard, I can't get out. I'm going to die. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, Cindy. Like,
no, it's the boys bringing the groceries out, and I go like, I'm so sorry, but my husband said, no, I can't have the back. I can't open it. No.
That's what's going to happen.
It's hard. They should reach, before they set the deal.
I think there's even a thing. I don't know what maker it is, but you have the sensor underneath where you put your foot out underneath the bumper and it'll close it. Maybe your car has it. Yeah.
No, I have a button to push it. I can go.
And you probably have a button on your keys.
To what?
To close it.
Yeah.
Did you try?
On my keys.
Did you try closing it while driving on the freeway?
That's exactly what I did. And I did it.
Oh,
and it closed.
Now that straight out of a movie right there. Way to go, Cindy. I bet that was.
Imagine the guys behind me. Okay, you go to work when she cuts off the freeway. We're gonna get her.
All right, Cindy.
All right, I'm sorry. Okay, so thank you for being with us so much. We really appreciate and we love our listeners, don't we? Yes, we do. So anyway, first responders, we love you. You're great. You're wonderful, and we always are so happy to say thank you. All right, call somebody you love. All right.
Every week, people ask the same two questions. Are they ready to retire? Will their savings last for their lifetimes? Hi, this is Chris Wootton with Wootton Financial Group. Our firm has been in Montgomery County for decades, but the hopes and dreams of the people we serve never change. We help answer these two questions and many more that people have about their uncertain financial future. We have a simple introductory client experience that allows us to get to know the client and includes a few meetings for the client to kick the tires at no charge. We provide a concise, one-page summary that helps the client get a better handle on which questions are the right questions for them. To learn more about Wootton Financial Group's process in helping their clients to a clearer financial future and to see their contact information, visit Cindy Cochran's show page on irlonestar.com/TCCS. Wootton Financial Group is a proud sponsor of the Cindy Cochran Show. Wootton Financial Group is available by phone at 936-449-5952 or visit them on the web at www.woottonfinancial.com. That's www.woottonfinancial.com.
This program is sponsored by the Wootton Financial Group. It is not the intent of Wootton Financial Group to render or offer personalized investment advice or financial planning advice through this radio program or any related website. Wootton Financial Group's participation in this program is limited to providing general information on financial matters and should not be construed as financial recommendation or investment advice. Investment advisory services are offered through Game Plan Advisors, Inc., a registered investment advisor registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission and the state of Texas. Insurance services are offered through Wootton Financial Group, Inc. Game Plan Advisors and Wootton Financial Group, Inc. are affiliated through common ownership, and neither firm is affiliated with The Cindy Cochran Show. No listener should assume that any information presented and or made available on this program serves as the receipt of or a substitute for personalized individual advice from Game Plan Advisors, Wootton Financial Group,